to be talking about 3 green flags for all my single mama dating. Let's go. Okay, the first green flag, I'm sharing 3, but there's so many, right? The first green flag is he is a man of his word. He says what you see is what you get, basically. If he's picking you up at a certain time, he shows up. If there's any delay, he lets you know. He communicates well. He is what he says he is, right? So that's the first one. Man of his word. 2, the relationship is moving at a good pace. So he's not love bombing. He's not trying to get you to do what you don't want. He's not trying to rush the relationship really fast, because people who tend to rush the relationship, they have ulterior motives. They're just trying to really rush it or create a quick sense of bonding or sense of familiarity so that you can start doing certain things that probably you wouldn't normally do. And with people being predators out there, they see single moms as let me just give her compliments or whatever, then she'll be easy pickings, so that one there. And number 3, he cares about your children or your child. And I mean this, for example, you go out on a date or you've been talking to this guy for a long time and he's never just said, oh, how are your kids? Not care about them in terms of in a creepy way, oh, let me see them, let me take them out, in a weird way, you've only known this guy for one day and he's talking about your kids. I mean, you went out on a date and he knows you're a single mom, you've had to sort out childcare, you've had to do this and that, and then after the date, maybe he's oh, how are the kids? Obviously, maybe you left them home with a babysitter and he's oh, how are they when you returned home? Little things like that to acknowledge that he sort of cares, he's a caring guy. I think it's very, very important. If you've been talking to a guy for months and he's never even acknowledged your kids, saying, how are they? If that kind of thing, I don't know. I feel it's odd. So for me, a green flag would be a guy that cares, but not to a creepy level, but cares in that little example that I've given. Just showing the right amount of care. How are your kids? How were they when you got back home? Were they sleeping? Just, it's nice. Put in the comment section if you have any more.